I don't know if anyone will read this before they cut the signal. But if you're hearing the alerts, don't follow the instructions. Here's what happened. It started 3 nights ago. I was up late editing videos in my room when the first emergency alert came through. You know the drill. That high-pitched EAS tone, the screen flashing red, then the robotic voice reading off a weather warning or amber alert. But this one was different. No alert type, no county, no expiration. Just, this is a message from the United States Emergency Broadcast System. Do not look outside. Do not answer your door. Remain inside your home. Trust only your voice. That last part. Trust only your voice. It got under my skin. I thought it was some kind of hacker stunt. Maybe an og, so I laughed it off, kept editing. Then I got a text from my sister across town. She got the same alert. So did my roommate, who was halfway through a night shift at the hospital. By midnight, social media was exploding with screenshots, people from every state. Same message. No updates, no explanations. The next night, the message changed. This is a message from the United States Emergency Broadcast System. Do not engage with anyone outside your household. If you hear knocking, ignore it. If you hear yourself knocking, run. I didn't sleep that night. Around 3:47 a.m. heard something tapping at my front door. Not knocking, tapping, soft, rhythmic. Like someone was gently brushing their knuckles along the wood in a pattern. It went on for 3 straight minutes. Then it stopped. I checked the peephole. No one. But as I turned back, my phone buzzed. A new EAS alert. Just 5 words. Do not use the peephole. I swear to God, I nearly dropped my phone. My roommate came home around 5 a.m. pale and shaking. He said the ICU was chaos. They'd had 3 patients flatline, come back, and then start mimicking the nurses, word for word, even copying private conversations. One of the doctors swore one of them looked like him. Not similar, identical. He quit on the spot. By day 3, the power grid started getting patchy, not from storms. The lights would just flicker, then sometimes stay off 4 hours. And the alerts kept coming, more specific. If you hear your voice from another room, do not enter. Burn the room if possible. They are learning to use the phones. Hang up immediately if you hear static and breathing. The emergency frequency has been compromised. Do not trust automated messages after 2:33 a.m. And then, this one. One of them is inside your home. You will not know which. We locked all the doors, boarded the windows. My roommate and I took turns staying awake. I asked him questions only he would know. Birthdays, childhood injuries, passwords. He answered all of them. But this morning, I found a second toothbrush in the bathroom. Identical to his. Same color, same brand. He says it's always been there. That I must have forgotten. But I remember buying it. One, only one. When I confronted him, he didn't argue. He just smiled, too quickly. Like it was the answer he was supposed to give. He's asleep now, or pretending to be. I've been sitting in the kitchen, with a knife and my laptop, typing this as the signal gets weaker. I don't know if I should kill him, or myself, or neither, or both. But I do know this. The emergency alert system was never hacked. It's trying to help us. It just doesn't know how to explain what's happening in words we understand. These things, whatever they are, they listen, they adapt, they replicate. Every message gets shorter, more cryptic. Like the EAS is losing ground, losing bandwidth, losing time. I just got one more message. It came through the TV, even though it's been unplugged 4 hours. You are not you. I heard a voice behind me. My own voice. Whispering, you can stop typing now. I didn't turn around. Every muscle in my body locked in place, like my nervous system had slammed the emergency brake. I stared at the screen, the blinking cursor, the soft hum of the laptop fan. The room behind me was still, but I could feel it, the presence, me. Then I heard it again, closer now. The same voice, my voice gentle, coaxing. It's okay. I just need to finish the message. Let me help you. I gripped the knife tighter. My hand was slick with sweat. I typed, if someone finds this, there may already be two of you. The voice behind me let out a soft laugh, not loud, not mocking, just wrong, like it didn't understand why it was laughing, only that it was supposed to. Typing is so slow, it said. We could say it's so much faster. The lights flickered. The laptop screen dimmed, then stabilized. I heard my roommate shift on the couch in the living room, or the thing that looked like him. No, wait. A third voice. Still my voice. From the hall. It's me. I'm still in here. Don't trust the one behind you. The lights went out. Total blackness, except the glow of the laptop screen. My reflection looked back at me in the glass. And then it blinked. I didn't. That's when I knew. The laptop wasn't showing my reflection. I slammed it shut and ran, down the hall, past the kitchen, into the basement, bolted the door behind me. There's no power down here, no windows, just cement walls and shelves of old junk, and this ancient, battery-powered radio I found. It's tuned to static, but sometimes just barely I hear fragments, other people, maybe just more them. I'm writing this on a backup phone. Different SIM, different ID, the screen's cracked, but it works. The typing is slow, the battery's dying, and I don't know if I'm sending this to a real network anymore, but if you're reading this, ask yourself, are you sure you're the one who started reading this message? Because I just got one final alert. This one wasn't from the EAS, it was from my own number. It said, I'm almost done pretending to be you. And I swear, the radio just whispered, so am I. There's no timestamp on this file. The phone won't let me set one. The clock keeps resetting to 2:33 a.m. no matter how many times I change it. That's when the alerts started lying. That's when they started getting smarter. I've been in the basement for maybe 10 hours. Or 2 days. It's hard to tell. The power hasn't come back on. No sunlight. No sound, except for the soft hum of the radio, still mostly static, but every so often I catch pieces of voices. Sometimes they sound like mine, sometimes like others, calling out for help. One woman screamed for almost a full minute. Then, silence. Then, she started laughing. I turned the radio off. The phone battery's at 12%. I'm rationing it. Only turning it on when I need to write, or when I get a ping. And I did, just now. New alert, not from the EAS. Not from any app I recognize. Just a black screen with red text. You blinked. Then my phone's front camera activated by itself. I saw my face on screen, sweaty, pale, eyes wide. But I hadn't touched anything. And then I watched my reflection, smile, just like the thing upstairs. That's when the door creaked, slow, wooden, from the top of the basement stairs. I didn't move. Then footsteps, heavy, deliberate, coming down the stairs, pausing every few seconds, like it was trying to decide if it needed to keep pretending to be human. It stopped 3 steps from the bottom. I held my breath. Then a voice. It's okay. It's me. I made it out too. My voice. I escaped the copy. I've been hiding. We can leave. Together. It sounded like me. Same intonation. Same tired rasp. But it said something that made my stomach drop. I made it out too, because I never said I escaped. I've been down here the whole time. There's no way it could have known that unless it knew what I was thinking. Unless it's learning faster now. I didn't answer. I crouched in the dark behind a shelf of old paint cans and tried not to breathe. The thing stood there for a full 15 minutes. Then, very softly, it whispered, "You're going to run out of places to hide, you know." It walked back up the stairs, calm, patient. It doesn't need to rush. They never do. I don't know how much longer I have. The phone's at 6%. The alerts have stopped, maybe because the system's down. Or maybe because the system lost, but if you're still getting messages, any at all, remember this: your voice is no longer safe. Your reflection is no longer yours. And if you see a version of you that feels almost right, run, because they don't need to take over the world. They only need to replace you, one at a time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and leave a comment on this video to help me improve our channel. Love you guys, and until the next story.